made. Smoother than your smoothest criminal. Shamo, about that money, what we get into. Shamo, about that money, get residuals. Shamo.
Yes. Yes, 2 times. I know the vibes though. She like, ooh la la, we go. Ooh la la, she like, ooh la la, we go. Ooh la la, we okay. Ooh la la, she like, ooh la la, she go. Ooh la la, she like, ooh la la. Looking for M's like I lost a friend. Hop up out the bed like, where's the bread? What it do, people? Get now tuned in. POpaVisT. Yeah, POpaVisT TV. We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic, that feeling. Back up in here one more again. So if it's your first time, then the question really is, where you been? Over here on this side, we deal with sports, hip-hop, entertainment, POpaVisms 101, and motivation. If that sound like something you can rock with, then before you exit to the left and diddy to the left, I mean hit stage left, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, smash that notification bell, so when I upload the videos, you get alerted. You get alerted when I upload the videos, and if it's not your first time and you've been rocking with the channel, we appreciate you. But you know how we do. You know how I start the show. Tony, there was no other way. We in the end game now. We is in the end game, people. We in the end game because the rapper Trouble was laid to rest today out in Atlanta. You know, we covered his death, unfortunately, briefly on, you know, how he got caught up dealing with the chick that was dealing with some other nigga who had, you know, up in her crib, and he was feeling some type of ways, came back and he murked him, you know what I mean? So today his family laid him to rest, and we're gonna send condolences to, you know, to the family, and obviously rest in peace to him. And now we gotta say rest in peace to another rapper, you know what I mean, a drill rapper. I don't think Trouble was a drill rapper. But a drill rapper, unfortunately, coming out of Bronx, my hometown, New York City. Welcome to New York. Yeah, welcome to New York City. And that's actually what some of the people in the comments were saying. And you know, when you read the comments and you jump in on some of these pages with some of these videos and whatever they may be talking about, you can see the most foulest, the most, you know what I mean, disrespectful, the most wild, outlandish, craziest shit on the internet ever. And that's because a lot of people was trolls, people was hiding behind profiles. But anyway, people were saying, you know, yeah, that's what happens when you come to the Bronx and home of hip hop and wow shit, this for Pop Smoke and all type of crazy. And what I'm talking about is the rapper, you know what I mean, Gang Vontae from LA, 27-year-old, I believe is his real name is Vontae Founder. And he was in the Bronx. I'm not really sure what he was doing in the Bronx. Apparently he was in the pawn shop / pharmacy. And you know, 4 dudes followed him in, tried to book him for his chain, like, you know what I mean? He fought back a little bit, and then one of the dudes, you know what I mean, had enough, apparently, was frustrated in his feelings, you know, thought they might get caught, so just let me finish him off, and pulled out, you know what I mean? You could see him going to the side. I'm not going to show the video now, I mean, y'all can go Google this shit yourself. But you can see him off to the side, like go, you know what I mean, throw the clip in the shit, come back, and then like the dudes he was doing the robbery with, to my estimation, and this is from somebody who, you know what I mean, did a few, right? Y'all know on the channel I'm not an angel, been up top a few times for robbery, you know what I mean? Ski mask weight, big line, you know what I mean? Fast weight. And yeah, sometimes things could go awry when you're pulling something like this. You obviously want to get away. You don't want a robbery to turn into a homicide. You want people to follow command, etc. You know what I mean? You want to get out and get away with whatever, you know, whatever the you know, you hitting for. You know what I mean? And you can see he's struggling. One dude's pulling his leg. You know what I mean? And you know, when you see people die out brutally, because to me, it's definitely is brutality. It's fatality, like finishing. You know what I mean? You see the Scorpion Sub-Zero hit. You know what I mean? As a fan of Mortal Kombat, and I'm being funny, but I'm not being funny. You see stuff like this on the internet, unfortunately. I mean, what could be more crazier than, you know, watching a mass, you know, murderer, shooter put on GoPro cam, which I do have stuff like that when I'm shooting videos, then go in a, you know, a supermarket and just start letting loose. Like this shit is some Call of Duty shit. That shit is brutal, and it does something, you know, when you watch it. And even watching this case, when watching this, you know, this young brother lose his life over a chain. You know what I mean? And it's like, damn, you know what I mean? And then when you read in the comments, like I said, you got people like, yeah, you know, that's for Pop Smoke. You know, now it ain't what's one of the comments? Dude said, checking in go both ways. Meaning like, you know, and I speak about this. You know, when you hear the whack 100s, you know what I mean? He had his cycle of spinning in the news clip, and I stopped following that shit. Personally, after a while, it could get a little draining. It could get a little like, all right, it could get a little overwhelming. Like, okay, you got a whole bunch of 50-year-old gangster old niggas on the internet arguing. I mean, you know what I mean? And those don't add up after a while. But anyway, when I was, you know, speaking about the checking in and how he was talking about Wallow and Gilly and, you know, certain people got to check in. Like, you know what I mean? When you hit the town, you got to check in. Otherwise, you risk you risk something happening to you. You risk, you know what I mean? Like, at your own risk, so to speak. Beware of dog. You out in LA, or you in Detroit, or you in Houston, you know what I mean? Houston, Atlanta, Vegas, you know what I mean? To quote Drake, and you moving through these different cities. Oh, but you black, because we know ain't no white niggas running down. You know what I mean? You in the entertainment business, and you doing business with black folks, and you in these black towns and these urban neighborhoods, and again, right, you want to go to South Africa, but you black, right? So if you don't check in, what people are saying is you know what I mean? You run the risk of niggas running down on you, like, you know what I mean? What's up, partner? You know what I mean? Like, gold chain, take off your watch, take off the wallabies, like, we taking all that, and you might get killed. And we see that happen a few times. So in the comments, I'm just bringing all that up to paint the picture of some people was happy that he got murked. This is the demon time and the level that we at right now in 2022. You know what I mean? This is where we at, where people get on the internet and say, good for him pretty much, because he ain't check in, or this is an eye for an eye. But the people that did that to Pop Smoke, you didn't kill him. People that Big just got you know, they just had his birthday celebration, and they just had the 50th. Here go Big right there. You know what I mean? Just had the 50th. What would have been his 50th birthday and on the Metro cards. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know I'm New York City. I don't got one. I wish I would have got one. You know what I mean? And his murderer still ain't been found yet. 20 years. You know what I mean? Like, case been closed. You know what I mean? And so it's not like it's revenge for that. So I get, you know, people like, yeah, you know, Pop Smoke in New York. You know, you feel like you feel like you upping somebody. And I spoke about this because in my opinion, like, we the lesser, even I'm from over here. But when it comes to that gang and that really airing niggas out, and it's not even something bad to say like, yeah, we the lesser. I mean, we just less savage, even though it's savagery everywhere. It seems like this shit is the Walking Dead. In whatever community you in, niggas is living by different rules. But I'm only saying that to say out there, we know what they do. Young teenagers loading up, get jumped in, just to get in the car and go ride on niggas and shoot and kill people that look like them. Oh, but you black. We don't do that over here. Although it's killing this young niggas getting killed in the street, that culture is different. So in that regards, being from the East Coast, we the lesser. And yeah, you see Snoop and them come over and knock down the buildings. So you hear the warped thinking some of these people is making in the comments about the young brother that got his life taken from LA. Like, yeah, this is Pop Smoke. Meanwhile, the people that killed Pop Smoke is still living. Right. Meanwhile, the people that killed Big is still unfound. Right. You know what I mean? Like, they didn't do it. This dude didn't do it. You know what I mean? MoneY Gang Vontae, he didn't kill Pop Smoke. Yet you got people in the comments ignorant, like, this good for him. He should have checked in. This shit worked both sides. But is that really what happened? Or is it really just a botched robbery turned homicide? Because you can see the three dudes and again, I'm not going to show the video. When the dude first go to the joint, you know, put the clip in the gun, and then pop like to the side while they still was on the side fighting. You can see they jumped back, like, you know what I mean? Like, then after, you know, the first shot, I think I can see like the sound like he let off 6 or 7 looked like with the flash of the, obviously with the spark of the gun, it looked like 6 or 7 shots. So, you know, they did him super dirty, you know what I mean, unfortunately. And it's just sad, you know what I mean, that, you know, one rapper is laid to rest today, Trouble, out in Atlanta. And soon this brother gonna be laid to rest. But the thing is now, online, just like with the Pac and the Big, it was the magazines, you know what I mean? It was the Vibe magazine, Source magazine, you know, these different hip hop publications back at this time. Obviously there was no Gram, there's no Facebook and none of that where you could be on the phone and Instagram and YouTube and hit the subscribe button, you know what I mean? So when I upload the videos, you get alerted, etc. There wasn't none of that. It was just the narrative pushing these young interns and these young writers at these magazines, and you know, you want people to tune in. So you hype it up a little bit. Like, you get the people riled up. It's like, what does it mean? I don't know what it means. But it gets the people going, right? Like, it gets the people going. So want to check out the next magazine now. When you see Pac or you see Big, hit them up. Who shot you? It's the same now. It's people talking online now. You go on to your favorite YouTube channel, you know what I mean? POpaVisT TV. And you're like, let me see what this light skin nigga. So you go to the other channels and the DJ academics and Big Act, etc. And they letting you know what it is. But is this going to be a domino effect now? Because, you know, again, people is like in the comments, they're not entertainers, they're not athletes, they're not, you know what I mean, they're not actors. You're not even moving around. You don't even got a passport. More or less, you going to Cali, you going to Houston, Atlanta, Vegas. Like, you know, you going nowhere. You ain't been off your stoop since you was a teenager. Like, you stuck there. Yeah, you talking about, yeah, we outside, and when niggas come around, they got to check in too. You're not even going nowhere to check in with anybody. Most of the people, and I'm being funny, but I'm not. As a person that I do travel, I do move around. You know what I mean? And I'm always outside. It's always been like that. You know what I mean? These people ain't traveling nowhere. Like Kanye said, you ain't been through nowhere. You ain't used to going through customs time. Like, you ain't been used to that. Yet you on the internet talking about, yeah, when they come over here, they got to check in too. So is this going to cause a domino effect now? When artists that really are traveling, the real artists, when they go into LA and they go into these different places now, because I believe this is the first LA rapper, unfortunately, again, like I'm not excited, like, yeah, we got one, you know what I mean? We grabbed our nuts back. That's not my, take at all. My take is Tony. There was no other way. We in the end game now, right? Niggas is on the internet happy that, black people is losing their lives at a rapid rate.